Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, nice to see so many faces. Well, people.
Yes. Apologies, it took us a little while, but the internet was not working with us today. So sorry we're a couple of minutes late, but yeah, it's so good to see that people were waiting and we're really excited about tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, definitely. So I'm just going to introduce this movie, short film, a very short film.
Yes.
And I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about the film in itself without giving too much away. And then we've got something hopefully cool afterwards that we can talk a little bit more about. So today, what we're doing is showing for the first time a short film that we've been working on for quite a while, actually, which is called A Place I'm Meant to Know. And it's been written with contributions from people with epilepsy that have told us their experience in terms of what it feels like to have a seizure for them. We then worked with a composer who composed the music to go with this, and then animators to bring it to life. The aim of this, I guess there's a bit of a double aim. There's two main things that we wanted to do with this movie. The first one is to make people with epilepsy feel seen and hopefully to connect with this film. Obviously, epilepsy is so complex and there's so many different types of seizures that it's not really possible for us to represent absolutely all of them. And you will see when we show the movie that we kind of went into a more artistic direction, if we want to call it that.
Creative.
Yes. But then also when it comes to the general public, so people that might not have a connection to epilepsy and might not really know much about it, we wanted to provoke some kind of emotion in them as well, to make them feel what it can feel like, and get them to sort of experience, again, not in a I guess super technically realistic way, but through visuals and sounds and stories, what it can feel like to have a seizure, in order for them to empathize with people with epilepsy and be more interested in learning about it, because what we always say is that epilepsy, for some people, obviously not everyone, but because it's an invisible condition, might mean that people struggle to talk about it and to describe what it feels like. So before we can change the narrative about epilepsy, we need to make it more visible, and that's what we wanted to do with this film. I feel like I talked a lot already. There's also something else that we wanted to do today. Shall we talk about it?
Yeah. So we, as a part of creating the film, we've also created a calendar. We're not going to show too much right now because obviously it's parts of the film. It's based on the illustration. If you want to enter to win this calendar, please comment Raffle in the little chat box. RAFFLE. That's perfect. Yes. And then hopefully after we've watched the video and answered some of your questions, then we'll be able to do a live draw. Fingers crossed, technical, of course. But yeah, this is really exciting too.
Yes. Great. So shall we move on to the film?
I think so. Yes. Is everybody ready? Is everybody excited? 1 second and we will share.
Go on. Well, I was going to say YouTube Live can be a little bit tricky. So if you see us reflected in the screen, please bear with us. It's still a bit trial and error for us. Yes. So we're going to try and show you the film now.
Okay. So without further ado.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
And I think we should be back to our regular live screen. So yeah, it's really nice to see people commenting, and yeah, we've been kind of anticipating and just wondering how people are going to feel about this. But it's something that we're very proud of, and yeah, we're really happy that we finally were able to showcase it and to share it with all of you. So yeah, we hope you felt the same way that we did.
Yeah, absolutely. So if anyone does have any questions that they want to ask about the creative process or any of the decisions made, we're more than happy to answer them. So please pop them in the comments if possible.
Yes, please.
How did you come up with the idea for this short film? Great question.
Yes, great question. So it's been a bit of a collaborative effort between us and the musician that worked with us on the music for this. So we decided that we really wanted to showcase people's real experiences, and we decided then to ask our supporters to tell us about their experience of having a seizure. One of the things that we hear about the most and that we kind of touched on at the beginning of this is that everyone's experience is so different, and the general public doesn't really know that much about epilepsy. They don't know about the different types of epilepsy, and you know, we really wanted to make sure that whatever we did, we could showcase lots of different experiences and really show how complex and diverse the condition can be. And so we just put out a question out to our social media platforms, and we just gathered people's experiences. And if you have if you want to take part in anything like this in the future, we really recommend following us, because we do tend to speak to our supporters quite a lot through social and ask people about their experiences for various different projects. But you know, this is how the script came about for this one. So yeah, that was just the starting point, and then obviously seeing and reading everyone's different experiences, we put them all together in a script and then passed it on to the musician, who then composed the music based onto it, and then worked with animators to bring it to life. So I hope that sums it up.
Next question was, where has it gone? How long did it take to make? So as Giada said, it's been quite lengthy.
Yes, yeah. So I think overall it took us a few months. I want to say, I can't really put a figure on it, but yeah, it took us a few months, and it's been really amazing to work with people, obviously to gather people's experiences directly, and one thing that I personally found really interesting while working on this was really seeing how different everyone's experience was, and how many things that even, you know, we work with people with epilepsy pretty much regularly, or we read about epilepsy, we write about epilepsy, but there are still so many things that you know, popped up when we talk to people, and got their experiences that we had never heard of.
Yeah.
So that was a really interesting side of this. So yeah, it was really, really good.
Another question was, who did the animation? So I'll let you speak.
Yeah, we worked with an agency that's credited with animators that are credited at the end, called On the Arc. They're very good. And I think I can see a question about putting this in cinemas.
Amazing. That'd be great.
Yes, we'd love that. So one thing I'm going to say is that after today's live, you are going to be seeing more of this on social media, and we'll try to get it out there as much as we can. Yeah, it's very, you know, it's very... what are the words I'm looking for here? It's not, obviously it's not the easiest to get epilepsy related content out there, but we're working on various different things, and especially on social, like we were saying, there's going to be more about this piece with some more personal points of view. So some people that have kindly decided to share their story directly with us through video. So there's going to be a lot of content related to this coming out, and we'll see in terms of getting it out in the media.
And the thing you can do to help us is to just actively just share, like, comment, get it out there, and hopefully other people will pick up on it and we'll be able to share it further too.
Yes, and just based on that, I've just seen somebody ask if they'll be able to put it on their personal socials, and the answer is yes.
Yes,
yes, because obviously today's session is about, you know, bringing people together and have as many people as we could to watch it with us. But from this afternoon, almost the evening actually, but from this afternoon, the video will be on YouTube. So anyone that wants to share it, you know, to their stories on any kind of social media, really, we would really, really, really appreciate any help with that, because we want to get it out as much as we can. So yeah, far and wide. I think short film festivals. Yes. So this film has already been submitted to a few last year.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can submit them before they're officially released. So we did get special mention at Big Sin Film Festival in London in November last year, and we're definitely looking into potentially getting it submitted elsewhere if possible. It's like we were saying, a short film, but we do feel like it has potential. One thing I was going to say is I've been trying to keep up with the chat as well as responding to comments, but it's been great to see you know, how much people enjoyed it, and I've seen somebody say that they felt seen, which to me that's an incredible thing to be reading about. So yes. I think we. Oh, sorry. I was just. I keep saying that.
I know.
Should we move on to the next section? But no, actually.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. How did we feel? Do you want to go?
I think for me, being quite new to the role, quite new to the charity, quite new to the condition. Not that I have epilepsy, but I think it was just interesting to see how many different experiences people do go through, and it were a real chance to try and understand what having epilepsy feels like, and to be able to connect with the audience on social as well. So yeah, it was quite an emotional experience, but a really powerful one, and I'm really, really proud to have been a part of the project as well. Yeah. think that sums up
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I think I can echo that. So I have a personal experience, not personal experience, but personal connection, and it's been really interesting to learn more about the condition in general, because like I was saying at the beginning, when I first started here, I think I had a pretty basic knowledge, but with this project especially, it was very very interesting to see how we could represent epilepsy in a different way, and in a way that we are hoping is going to make people kind of stop and think about what epilepsy can feel like. And I am a massive music fan, so working with a musician was a really great experience to work with them. And it's just been to me throughout the whole journey producing this, it's been an incredible experience, and we're just, I think, really happy with
and really just proud
this.
to have been a part of it, and proud to finally share it and get feedback. I think that's what we really want to see. Sorry, just reading the chat. It's difficult to do.
Yes, I will say actually that we think there might be a bit of a delay with what we are saying on the live and what people hear when they finally get our voices through. So apologies if we miss something, or if it takes us a while to reply to things, because there's definitely, we think there's a delay, but
maybe a little bit.
Hopefully it's not too annoying. One thing that I wanted to mention actually was the style that we decided to go with, that I thought was especially visually interesting and very different from representations of epilepsy that I've seen in the past personally. And so we thought that was a really dare I say cool aspect of this piece. But yeah, it was really to me that was another interesting aspect of doing making this film together.
Ooh, inspiration for the title?
That's a really good question.
Nice.
I believe that this was somebody's direct description on the sorry, when we I keep getting lost in the chat. When we gathered people's experiences, that was something that the people, a person told us they felt coming round from a seizure, felt like being in a place that they were meant to know, but they didn't know.
Yeah.
And we thought that was a really powerful description. And we thought that summed up what was being represented in the film. And so we decided to go with that one. But yeah, that also came from direct experience. Chloe, you will be able to watch it literally from as soon as this slide ends, because it will be on YouTube. So if you just go onto our YouTube channel at Epilepsy Action, it will be on there, and you can like it and share it, and watch it as many times as you'd like. Hopefully many.
Yeah. Gone. Yeah, sorry.
No, I was just going to say some really good comments, and the reaction we were hoping for. So that's it's really great to hear.
If anyone does have any sort of final questions, anything that they want to ask, if not, we will move on to the raffle shortly. But yeah, I just want to make sure we've covered everything from that people want to know. Really,
yeah,
that's why we're here.
Yes. Should we share a bit of the calendar as well, actually?
Yeah, we could do a little reveal of what you could win.
Yes.
Here's
so
what you could win.
This is what the calendar looks like. There's a little QR code here, and if you scan it, it takes you to the whole film. And then it has lots of stills from the film, and sort of key dates that are epilepsy related, and like obviously you will be able to see there in purple. It's Purple Day on the 26th of March, and we just think it's a really nice good-looking object, cool-looking object, and it's almost like the representation, I guess, the physical representation of 2025. Because we're hoping that this year it's going to be at least that's what we're trying to do with our work. The year that we get epilepsy out there and we make it more visible. So. So I think the that's a really sorry. I was just reading Jane's comment. The lights are on, but no one's home yet. That's another really powerful way of describing. And yeah, like our friendly social media manager person is saying in the comments is something that we hear quite a lot. Are we ready for the raffle?
Yeah, I think so. I'll just make sure we've got everything that we need. Bear with us, technical. Yeah, amazing. So I'll just share our screen.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe mute or do you want to mute for a sec? Or do we need it? No, we don't. Let's go for it.
Yeah, so we're going to spin the wheel and see who's won the calendar. So the wild one has won the calendar. If you get in touch with us, you can message us on here or on a different platform, and we'll get that organised and sent off to you. Congratulations. We hope you like the calendar.
Fab.
Yeah, that's great.
Great.
So yeah, if the wild one gets in touch with us, that'd be great. And other than that, we'll set the video live and please share it with all your friends, all your family. Anyone that wants to get a better understanding of what epilepsy feels like. Amazing.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been really great to share this with you in our premiere. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And if you do want to share this far and wide, you'll find it on our YouTube channel from this evening. So please do share it, because we think it would be amazing to see this everywhere really.
Of
but
course, that's the aim. So yeah,
every share helps. So thank you very much, and we will be speaking to you soon.
Keep an eye on socials. Keep an eye on socials. We'll keep you updated. We'll share more updates. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great to see so many people here as well. We really appreciate it. So without further ado,
thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.